you want to do that, make a Sonic fan project.
Yeah. Welcome back, by the way. We just started.
Sorry, like we were talking about Mario Mon, which led to the whole Nintendo as much as people give them shit, really only targets the ones who are actively making money off of their IPs. And like people give them way too much shit for essentially targeting people who are actively stealing from them.
Yeah.
And another controversy I saw was the fact that HoloLive took down a bunch of one of their VTubers' videos on Pokemon because they played like a hacked version of a Pokemon game.
Mm.
But the thing is, everyone blew it out of proportion. In reality, what had happened was that HoloLive themselves caught it and then realized, hey, we should probably ask Nintendo about this. And legally speaking, they were meant to do that. Nintendo's I don't know. I guess we could suggest just taking it down. It'll be fine. Whatever. They weren't. People make it out like they were chomping at the bit to take them down entirely. No, this is literally just Japanese law.
Name a controversy that hasn't been blown out of proportion in recent years. Exactly.
I can think of a few, but most of them are political, and you don't like that.
Anyways, so in between sessions, I actually played a lot of Scarlet.
Here's one. The fucking Department of Justice refuses to bring back a man who was illegally, humanly trafficked to El Salvador via deportation.
Anyways.
People think that the guy might be fucking dead because he refused to do anything.
So as I was saying, I played a lot of Scarlet in between sessions. To give an idea of what I've done, I have beaten every gym, beaten every Team Starbase, and beaten every...
so you've beaten most of the game.
Whatever these are called. Legendary creatures.
Titans.
Yeah, I beat most of the game. I have access to the Pokemon League. And,
then there's the DLC, which...
I don't have. And by the way, if we do the DLC on this channel, it won't be, straight after this. Because, hey...
The DLC is effectively small mini-stories. And,
also, we did Splatoon back-to-back, and I think that kind of led to it overstaying its welcome.
What do you mean by back-to-back?
Splatoon base game and DLC back-to-back.
Oh, yeah. Granted, that had a lot less to do with that and the fact that it was a fucking roguelike.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That roguelike was bullshit, by the way. Yeah. That final boss challenge was just stupid.
We had to bring my sister on.
Unironically, it should not be that fucking hard.
Well, it's meant to be challenging, they said.
That doesn't mean that it should be limiting you to 6. At least give us a whole fucking row, you asses!
No, you gotta disable your upgrades to access more. Whatever, it's over. It's done with. It would have ended if we failed or not.
Yeah. So, Splatoon's almost certainly going to be getting mouse controls on the Switch too, isn't it?
Getting what?
Mouse controls.
Split. Probably not like the current games, but if Splatoon 4, certainly.
Yeah.
Splatoon 4 could see coming 2026 or 7.
Because Splatoon 2 is done. I mean, 3 is done.
Yeah, they're still doing the seasonal Splatfests. They did one this weekend. What was the question? What time of day do you get the most stuff done? Morning, day, or night? I voted night.
Yeah, same.
Team Night won. Also, continuing...
I work during the day for the most part, and if I don't do that, then on my day I usually just goof off.
Continuing the streak of Bidman's non-stop winning streak.
So, how many years do you think until Splatoon 4 comes out on the Switch 2?
I said already, but 2026 or 2027.
Probably.
Nintendo's been doing a lot of things where they just finish games and then sit on them for a year.
People are wondering why there wasn't that many actual announcements on the Switch 2 Direct. but that's probably because they're almost certainly holding off any new major announcements outside of those three, which are mostly directly just related to the release date for June itself, because
June Directs are a staple.
Yeah, it's essentially their mini E3.
Yeah.
Now that E3's fucking gone and buried.
Did you know, E3 is featured at the very end of Space Jam 2, which means that Space Jam 2 killed E3.
I always find it funny how most people who play video games say "Did you know?" in the exact same tone and cadence.
Did you know?
That tone and cadence. Because it's quite literally the same "Did you know?" From the fucking "Did you know?" gaming channel.
Did you know that in terms of male human and female Pokemon compatibility, Vaporeon is the most compatible in all.
Bullshit! There's a human-like egg type alone, dude.
Super effective against Ghost. Dark, okay.
Masquerada. Bite.
Oh yeah. Let's do this. It's a Florigato.
Yeah, Florigato. When it evolves, it gets dark typing.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
I think.
Did you know that I don't know.
Incineroar is the best starter of all time?
Wrong.
Just statistically and like World Championship wise, it is actually. Like it is the strongest starter of all time.
Interesting. Oh boy.
Like it is actually a well-known menace in competitive Pokemon, to the point where people still demand that it gets nerfed. I saw a comic about it like earlier today, and I found it hilarious. It was either today or last night, where it was like there's gonna be a change, and like they started making a joke about how it's gonna be getting new moves. It was gonna get a fucking regional form, because Incineroar will always be the best. That's not a joke, by the way. If you watch any like competitive YouTubers, they actually just are terrified at the idea of like fucking Incineroar getting anything to buff it.
Did you know? I have developed a crippling CP addiction recently.
That better not be what I imagined.
I found a Club Penguin private server and I've been playing it.
Did you know Club Penguin is being tariffed?
Damn.
That's not a joke.
What did the penguins do?
Apparently, they just exist because that's not a joke. By the way, one of the places being tariffed was a place called McDonald Island. It's an island entirely made up of penguins.
What did Club Penguin do?
So in my head, I've just been calling it Club Penguin for a while. It's like, I can't believe Club Penguin is being tariffed.
What's wrong with CP?
One of these days, someone's going to hit you for that, for those type of jokes, and you will deserve it every time.
But I love CP.
Keep it up, and I'm going to be the one to hit you.
Okay.
Mostly on your shin.
Damn. Club Penguin. Oh, there we go. Catch engineer a Pokeball. Dolliv. Please tell me this is female. Evolve. Olive. Oh, yes. It won't fit. There, a reward. On. It's been a minute. You take this Firestone. Thank you. Probably worthless. There's my current lineup. But I'm so used to having the upgrades, man. Okay, we're supposed to go this way. Uh-oh.
Did you know? Apparently Teen Titans Go had a fucking Lunatics Unleashed reference.
Really?
And they killed the fucking Lunatics Unleashed.
Wow. Did you know people are hating...
No, I'm not even kidding you. I gotta show you this. I just saw it.
Did you know I've seen people hating on Teen Titans Go again?
I mean...
2 reasons.
What happened?
One, there was recently another entire 11-minute episode where they just shit on the fact that, oh...
People like Teen Titans 2003?
Yeah. And, like, have control freak as a neckbeard that, like, complains about children's cartoons on the internet.
I'm gonna be upfront, guys. The more you complain about it, the more annoying you get about it.
And people are like, is this show stuck in the past or something? And
it kind of is, because Teen Titans Go hate's been on the decline for a while now.
Yeah.
So, just...
And this episode,
the fact that they refuse to let it go is just kind of annoying.
Damn. Is Lunatics that hated?
Yes.
Damn.
It was hated before it even fucking premiered, dude.
Wow. I've only ever seen a trailer attached to some DVD I had.
Like, there's a fairly famous, animation that had come out right before it came out.
And the other reason is that, there was a diaper fetish episode aired recently.
Okay.
Tonight's episode is the writer's barely disguised fetish.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to elaborate further.
Yeah, no, that's disgusting. Like, come on, guys. We're trying not to hate you. You've been having some good episodes.
And then they come out with these 2 things.
Yeah. It's hard not to hate you when you do that shit, man. Here's what I mean by, like, we've been getting set photos.
Oh. Interesting.
Like, they've been fairly accurate, too. These are all here in California, by the way.
I see.
They've been doing their shooting here because they get tax benefits from doing it.
My cousin got married for tax benefits recently.
Boost.
Happy Tax Day, everyone. Okay, since I've been playing this, I've gotten so used to having
Like all of them?
all of the upgrades, and now it's just throwing me off.
Yeah, no, this is one of those things where, like, you ever go back to the very beginning of a game, you're like, man, I miss all my upgrades. Oh, yeah, they're called upgrades.
Also, I very much did them out of order. Which might have been a mistake, because I died like 3 times.
The benefit you get is in order, by the way.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing in this run.
You're just gonna go ahead and start focusing on the times explicitly just to get all the upgrades?
Well, no. I meant like the order you're supposed to. Gyms.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. Whatever. Anyway,
I don't need the marinara. I don't like marinara.
Oh, I shot the dollars, by the way.
Oh, that's cool.
I named it Dahlia. Hufant. They are just different sizes. Anyway, now that I've actually played Ace Attorney 3 and know all the characters, we can do what we did last time with Ace Attorney 2 and just pick out voice roles for everyone. Fun.
That's gonna be a thing.
That is gonna be a thing. Wait, no, I don't want to do this guy. So, you're already the doe because prosecutor.
And you hate him.
And I hate him. I'm already Dahlia because I called dibs. I just wanted to play her. So, that covers the entirety of 3-1. So, for 3-2, we got... I'm probably gonna butcher this. Desiree Delight? Ron Delight? Desiree. Ron Delight and, Luke at me. And also the brother judge that appears. Yeah. For like a second. And comes back later. I didn't mean to get this one. That's the one I want to do. So, I don't know either. Bounce. Let's see. I guess I'll do Judge's brother because, in the cases he presides over, it's like you're playing both defense and prosecution.
Yeah.
So I guess it's only fair on your poor vocal cords.
You could have Ron too while we're at it.
Alright. Let me write this shit down. Ron Delight. And you'll take, I
guess I'll take the other two.
Yeah. So I got Ron and Judge Brother Judge. And you get... I don't know how you pronounce it. Desiree?
Desiree.
Desiree. You'll be Luke at Ace Defective. And then, for case... Fucking hell. For case 3... We have John Armstrong, fucking Victor Kudo, Virio Tidre, Lisa Basil, and Viola Cadaverini?
Mm-hmm.
That's 5 fuckers.
Well, since Fio's meant to be a priority of Phoenix, you get to have him.
Awesome. You're the talking to me. I'm Phoenix Wright, you know.
He did play front, and he did play defense for a second.
Yeah. Alright.
Granted, he probably got Maggie in more trouble than she needed.
Poor Maddie. Who's gonna bite the bullet and play Armstrong? We'll get back to that one. Who's gonna bite the bullet and play Kudo?
We'll get back to that one.
Who wants to play Viola?
I guess I'll take her.
Alright. I'll take Basil.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Damn it.
Okay, do you want to be the pervert, or do you want to be the both fucking foreigner and like homosexual stereotype?
I thought he was a trans stereotype.
Okay, 3 different types of stereotypes that motherfucker is.
God. I think we might have to flip a coin on this one.
Okay. So I guess fucking pervert is the winner's outcome.
Yeah.
But I mean the one who it doesn't land on. Okay.
Heads.
Heads.
Me.
Yeah. Tails me.
Because they both fucking suck. And I've taken all the sucky characters, but you know, we gotta have balance.
God damn, what's with the internet connection today?
I don't know. This is not a good Pokemon to fight a steel type.
Preparing to flip. Do we count this first one, or do we actually flip?
Actually flip.
Okay.
Okay. What do you mean I can't switch out? No.
Fucking, I'm going to an actual website because Google's being an ass. Okay. I'll flip it. That one's kind of like mentioned. Flip it now. So again, to reiterate, heads you, tails me.
So that means
I get to be the horribly offensive stereotype, and you get to be the pervy old man.
glorious. I love democracy.
Says as democracy is falling apart around us. Man, George Lucas really was a future seer.
Revenge of the Sith is being re-released in theaters next week.
Couldn't be any more apropos.
Then we got Terry Falls. I'll take him because you're playing both prosecution and defense anyway.
Fair enough.
Also, I don't like him.
That guy's weird too.
He dated a 14-year-old when he was 20.
So many goddamn weirdos in this game, actually.
What's the age of consent in Japan, California? Apparently fucking 10.
We were going by old Japanese law before they amended it. 14.
Damn.
Granted, that was less of an actual thing and much more of like a 14-year-olds and up can have sex with each other, but like they have to be, you know, in the general same age range.
Cursed.
Like, it still wasn't acceptable for an adult to be doing that with a 14-year-old.
My teen angel, Dahlia Hawthorne.
I want to fucking die.
When he said they were dating, I literally pulled up the court record and then subtracted their ages by 5, and I wanted to throw up.
Mm-hmm. Moving on.
Yeah, also he gnaws on his ball and chain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fuck. Let me start the battle first, at least. Come on. I'm so used to having wall climbing.
Trust me.
I'm so used to having gliding. I'm so used to having high jumps.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Boom. So, Terry. Fun fact. If there are 3 characters left,
Yeah.
and if I were to take one, and you were to take 2, we would both have exactly 30 characters.
God damn it, okay.
So, our last characters are Sister Bikini, at least, I don't know how to pronounce the last name.
Dunam.
Gnome, aka Misty Faye, and Iris. I am already playing Dahlia, so I guess I'll take Iris.
Okay.
And by process of elimination, you're everyone else.
I'm quite literally playing every single goddamn, like, member of the Faye family that is from, like, Mia's side of the family.
Except the ones I called dibs on.
Like I said, Mia's side of the family.
Yeah.
Or, well, more like Misty's side.
Yeah. So, man, that's everyone until we get to the Apollo Justice trilogy in 3 years. Because we'll probably play that, but not immediately.
We still have to get the Rise of the Ashes.
Yeah, we're doing that after,
Whichever one comes to an end first.
Either Pokemon or XCOM comes first. So I was like, oh, I'll wait till both are done, but some of them are kind of just low energy anyway. So if I do think Pokemon will be finished first.
Probably.
So XCOM could be like, oh my god, our voices are tired, let's fucking take a break. Dick. Because I think that's what we did in 2022. We were like, okay, let's play stupid Danganronpa board game while our voices recover. So, and after Rise from the Ashes, we'll do it. Oh, and after XCOM's done, we'll go back to doing 2 games. Oh well. Okay. So to recap, I am playing Phoenix Wright, Larry Butts, or Half Played, Frank Sawit, Winston Payne, Red White, Marvin Roseberg, Penny Nichols, Sal Vanilla, Wendy Oldbad, Lotta Hart, Yanni Yodi, Lana Sky, Mike Weekends, Damon Gant, Maggie Bird, Director Hottie, Turner Gray, Eenie Miney, Mo, Benjamin Woodman, unfortunately, Shelley the Killer, Adrian Andrews, Dahlia Hawthorne, Ron Delight, Judge's Brother, Furio T. Ray, Lisa Basil, Victor Tudo, Terry Falls, and Iris. You have Mia Fey, The Judge, Dick Gumshoe, Maya Fey, Miles Edgeworth, April May, The Bellboy, Will Powers, Cody Hatkins, Steve Vasquez, Manfred Von Tarma, Polly the fucking Parrot, Emma Sky, Jake Marshall, Angel Star, Pearl Fey, Richard Wellington, Morgan Fey, Francisco Von Tarma, Maximilian Galactica, Regina Berry, Afro, Madeline Dard, Desiree Delight, Luke Atme, The Doe, Darn Armstrong, Viola, Cadavarini, Bikini, and Elise Dunham.
Just say Misty Fey.
Misty Fey. I will now drink water. Fucking hell. 30 and 30. Perfectly balanced. As all things should be. I'm thinking about how Thanos obsessed high school got when those movies came out. Because after Infinity War came out, everyone took anything purple and said Thanos. And it didn't help that our school...
Especially if it was a car with a grill.
Yeah. And it didn't help that our school's color was purple.
And to be fair, I keep purple as like a general color of my being.
I do use... When I write down notes, I do use purple as your color.
Like, purple is... like, efficiently, like, in basically every form of things that I do, purple is the signature color I use.
Purple is my third favorite color. My favorite is blue.
Purple actually is my favorite color.
My second favorite's red.
Notably, red, blue, black, and white are all in my top 5.
My fourth favorite, I'd say green. And then black, I guess. Or orange.
I had to say purple because, like, black and white are not really colors.
They're Pokemon games.
No, they're effectively like the absence and like all color combined together.
Okay, random thought.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Pokemon now, it came on mind. If, like, the Game Boy Pokemon games were to come to NSO, would they lock them behind the expansion pack just for those games? Because Pokemon is a big moneymaker.
I get the feeling Gen 1 and 2 are so old and have been remastered so many times that they view them as not actually... Then again, the Pokemon Company is the one in charge and they actually are that greedy.
Yeah. I mean, Gen 3 onward will because Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
But Gen 1, 2?
But I get the feeling that Nintendo is smart enough to realize that if Gen 1 and 2 were actually, like, done in any fashion that isn't literally just releasing it onto a full game onto itself, like that one rumor that was going around for a while that, like, Gen 1 through 3 would be, like, in a collection game.
I did hear about that.
Yeah, like, if it were anything other than that, people would fucking riot on the streets. Because Gen 1 and 2 is so old, you could play that on a fucking, like, browser.
Yeah.
It's not a joke, by the way.
I believe it.
I've done it in the past before. Playing Pokemon Yellow on like, a fucking Google browser.
I was actually messing with, like, Wii U Virtual Console injects. Like, apply any game over a pre-existing Virtual Console game.
Yeah.
90%, 75% of them did not work. Or did not install correctly, so... fun. But I was able to inject every... I'm having trouble, like, getting them installed, but I was able to inject every Game Boy Advance and DS Pokemon except for Gen 5. And if you guys are wondering why, because Wii U Virtual Console does not allow DSi enhanced games. And those are part of those, unfortunately.
Yep.
I jump higher now? Crazy. Wow. See you in the next episode for jumping, I guess.